The NFL draft comes to Las Vegas this April of 2020. They're doing it right on the Bellagio fountains, my friends. This is the big time, possibly the biggest event Vegas has ever seen is what they're saying. And we're going to talk about the logistics of doing this in Las Vegas, what they're going to be closing down. At the end of it all, I'm going to show you some photos during this video, give you some ideas of what tiny little streets they're going to be expecting people to trek down to get away from all of the traffic. And I have 2 pages of research right here on what I actually had to look at to see what they're doing with all these road closures. It's ridiculous. So if you're a Vegas local or you're just into the NFL, make sure you use a like, share, subscribe this channel. If you're traveling or touring here, we cover the Raiders, the draft, big events in Las Vegas. I do documentaries, films of all the casinos here in town, things in Vegas that have happened. And my name is Steven and I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. By the way, before we've started, did I say make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications? I'm usually wearing a hat if I'm not in a high-end property or in my business attire, but look at this. I'm killing it. Feel like Kevin Federline. I have a cone head. I can't even do it. Okay, tackiest thing in the world. So April 8th, it's going to be on the Bellagio fountains. Did I mention that? That's insane. That's the red carpet. So on April 8th, they're going to start construction of the giant stage on top of the world-famous Bellagio fountains. The fountains, obviously, are the center point and a focal point for Vegas. And so they're going to be doing that there because what better place to put it than in the middle of the Strip, right in Las Vegas. Not at the Raiders Stadium. That may not even be finished by then, but hopefully it'll be darn close. We're going to go down to the Raiders Stadium this week and do a nice little mini film on that with good editing. So make sure, again, you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Construction begins, Bellagio. 2 lanes are going to be closed in front of the Bellagio fountains, and this is going to be closures from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on April 8th. So all day long, you're going to have no cars closest to the Bellagio. 1 lane of traffic. Okay, that's okay. It happens. We've closed down the lanes before. They do road construction. April 13th to the 16th, things start to get serious, my friends. From Flamingo to Koval is going to be closed down. No traffic, no access for 46 hours straight. If you're not familiar, when you're on Las Vegas Boulevard and you are on Flamingo, they intersect like this. It goes down Eastern to Koval. And that's a pretty major part of the road to close because that covers most of the traffic flow coming from the airport in different areas in the east. That's going to be closed for 46 hours straight, and then we're going to close it all again on April 22nd. But we're going to also close Flamingo to Koval on April 22nd. We're going to close also Flamingo to the Paris Hotel to all car traffic in all directions. So you won't even be able to take a vehicle, an Uber, a Lyft, a bus. There's no public transportation. They're recommending Harmon, and I'm on Harmon right now. Harmon is 20 feet away from me. And I will tell you one thing. I work right on this same little strip, which is Harmon Avenue here in Vegas. It's old. There's no traffic lights. There's no pedestrian right-of-ways for the most part, just a couple of little sidewalks. And it is literally 2 lanes in each direction with turning lanes. So at some points, it's actually 1 lane in each direction. And it's really going to be tough to have all that traffic go down Harmon to get over to Paradise and loop around the Strip. It's going to be a nightmare is what it's going to be. And they expect you to take Harmon. Go figure. They're going to close everything again from the 23rd of April to the 25th of April. And it's going to be open overnight to car traffic. Now, I'm going to presume that this is for the draft. This also makes me think that what they're really doing here is they're using the Koval to Flamingo area to do staging because there's a big, huge plot of land that's empty right behind where I'm sitting right now. It's a big lot behind the Bally's Hotel, and I'm guessing they're going to be closing that off in order for them to be able to have players and different personnel and different celebrities and VIPs and media use the Koval to Flamingo connection to get down to the Bellagio where the actual event is taking place. It's going to be closed from April 25th to the 26th as they disassemble everything on top of the Bellagio fountains. And then on the 26th or the 27th, whenever they're finished with that, everything's back to normal. We're all pushing up roses and everything's great. Pushing up roses, is that the way the term goes? I don't even remember. I will tell you this right now though, if you work or live here, or if you're vacationing here, don't expect to get around the city very easily that day. That area is going to be a very, very high security area. The city council approved this plan 7-0 just yesterday on the 20th of January. They're expecting this to be the biggest event in the history of Las Vegas. And this is really Vegas's audition transition into the big time. We all know the Raider Stadium is opening. We all know the Raider Stadium doesn't have a ton of parking for people to go to, but we also all know that this is the big time. If you're not familiar with the National Football League and the sport itself, these are billion-dollar organizations. Every team in the league is worth well north of $1 billion, I believe, if not very, very close, and they don't do anything with half measures. They go all in. You don't take half a dose of medicine, and the NFL doesn't do anything with half measures as well. So just like that episode of Breaking Bad from years ago entitled Half Measures, we don't take half measures with this stuff, I guess. The closures are here. What do you think? I'm curious to know your opinions. Do you think the NFL in Vegas is a good or a bad idea? Do you think that the NFL in Vegas is going to work and be as good as the NHL in Vegas has been? And are we really setting ourselves up to be inviting the world stage here and putting ourselves in a situation where everything goes smoothly? Or is it going to be a little bit rough around the edges? You tell me in the comments below. My name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I am killing it with a cone head, and give me a thumbs up if you like the hat. I got the hat at a dollar store, so I don't feel too bad. I don't have too much buyer's remorse. Thanks for watching. Until we talk to you in another video, we'll get you guys next time. Bye-bye.